Catholic News Roundup is brought to you in part by PewSitter.com, your online Catholic newspaper for the third millennium, CatholicMediaCoalition.org, in line with the Church, online with the world.
And TheAmericanCatholic.com, politics and culture from a Catholic perspective.
Hello and welcome to today's edition of Catholic News Roundup. I'm Michael Voris. Abortionist jailed for manslaughter. A 22-year-old woman, Laura Hope Smith, died at the hands of a Massachusetts abortionist in 2007 during a botched abortion, and now her killer is behind bars. Dr. Rapin Ostanada pled guilty to one count of manslaughter as part of a plea bargain agreement. He is sentenced to 3 months in a county jail, followed by 9 months of home confinement wearing an electronic monitoring device and 3 years of probation. He's also forbidden to teach or practice medicine ever again. The mother of the victim, Eileen Smith, also filed a civil suit against the doctor, which has also been settled. The abortionist has agreed to pay Smith's family a substantial cash settlement. The amount of this settlement has not been disclosed. Notre Dame's pro-life reputation tarnished again. The University of Notre Dame continues to distance itself from embracing a clear Catholic identity. While the university's administration has never apologized for honoring Obama, the most pro-death, pro-abortion politician ever to occupy the White House, they now seem hell-bent on ridding the campus of individuals who support Catholic moral teaching among the student body. Many are stunned by the sudden dismissal of Bill Kirk, the well-respected and admired Associate Vice President of Student Affairs. Kirk, a member of Notre Dame's class of 1984 and a 1988 law school graduate, has earned a reputation for supporting life issues on campus as well as formulating pro-life initiatives along with his wife, Elizabeth Kirk. Some sources say that Kirk's well-organized resistance to honoring Obama is a possible reason for his unexplained dismissal. Obama's safe schools are advancing homosexual agenda. Kevin Jennings, the controversial Obama appointee to the post of safe schools are, makes no secret of his desire to advance the homosexual agenda in our nation's schools. In a recent web video post, Jennings advises activists to build a strategy of altering local school curriculums to include education about homosexuals as an accepted part of every community. Jennings says his first priority is to protect homosexual students and teachers, along with a broad homosexual social agenda. Jennings also spoke out against the school voucher system and how this would cripple his efforts to advance, quote, queer youth issues, end quote, because many would use the voucher system to send their children to religious schools, an unlikely host for the homosexual message. Jennings himself is a professed homosexual. Stay with us, back in just a few seconds.
Catholic News Roundup is brought to you in part by NewOxfordReview.org, the voice of Catholic Orthodoxy, in print and on the web, and RenewAmerica.com, expanding the influence of America's grassroots in the cause of freedom.
CatholicUnderground.com, the podcast about our Catholic faith and new media.
Westminster Archbishop conflicted on Catholic teaching. Archbishop Vincent Nichols is making statements that some say are a danger to the Catholic faithful in the United Kingdom. In a recent interview, Nichols says that calling the homosexual act a mortal sin is, quote, misguided. Regarding same-sex marriage, the Archbishop was asked if the Catholic Church would ever change its teaching, to which he responded, "Who knows what's down the road?" Of course, these remarks are an open challenge to Pope Benedict's clear statements on Catholic moral teaching, specifically the Christian definition of marriage as solely between one man and one woman. And lastly, hate speech, Paves' papal visit. Amidst the backdrop of reports that marriage rates are falling among UK Catholics, convicted pedophile priests are still serving in some parishes, and the Archbishop of Westminster is making statements that could undermine clear Catholic moral teaching. Today, Pope Benedict XVI begins his courageous pilgrimage among the people of the British Isles. Unfortunately, there are reports that the media is using the papal visit as an opportunity to unleash some of the most vitriolic anti-Catholic hate speech not heard since Queen Elizabeth I was martyring Catholic priests at Tyburn and placing their heads on pikes on London Bridge as a warning to all Catholics who insist on practicing the old faith. We at RealCatholicTV.com wish our Holy Father well as he preaches the gospel in season and out, and ask for your prayers for him. And to all those Brits who embrace a new secular Britain, remember, to hate Catholicism is to hate yourselves as it is firmly the foundation of your nation, which is built on the bedrock of Christ's one holy Catholic Church, and Pope Benedict is her vicar. I'm Michael Voris. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure and tune in tomorrow for your daily dose of Catholic News Roundup right here on RealCatholicTV.com. And be sure, check out the Vortex today, where we talk about the hypocrisy and the double standard that good Catholic politicians get hit over the head with. That's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure and tell your friends about us. And as always, God bless you.